My name is Evan Hyatt. I'm the Executive Director of Operations here in Northern Colorado for Kaiser Permanente, and we're so glad and honored to be a part of this event today. To kick off the celebration, we're excited to award this year's recipient for Collaborator of the Year. At Kaiser Permanente, collaboration is a core piece of our business, so we know this well. From our integrated system of care to our investments in the communities we serve, we meet our members where they are and collaborate with them to address not only their personal health care needs, but also those of the communities we serve. Currently, Kaiser Permanente serves over 42,000 members in Northern Colorado and statewide nearly 700,000, with a sole focus on helping them thrive. We're proud to collaborate with the United Way of Larimer County to address the most urgent needs in our community while casting a keen eye to the future, so we can be on the front lines helping those who are most vulnerable. Each year, United Way presents the Live United Community Collaboration Award to an individual or an organization that embodies the Live United spirit of working together to solve problems and strengthen our community. This year, the Live United Award goes to Colorado State University. As a land-grant university, and proudly my alma mater, it's not surprising that CSU is highly engaged with the local community. From the Center for Collaborative Conservation that engages stakeholders in Africa, to the Center for Public Deliberation that hosts rich conversations about issues critical to our community, the effects of CSU's reach are widespread and profound. CSU was a key partner in the Pathways Through Past Poverty effort, which began in 2008. And more specifically, United Way and our partners have benefited from CSU's involvement with the Center for Public Deliberation, CSU's Early Childhood Center, the Department of Human Development and Family Studies, Student Leadership Involvement and Community Engagement. United Way of Larimer County is the #1 charitable organization supported by CSU employees through their contributions to the Colorado Combined campaign. CSU staff also gives more to the campaign than employees at any other state agency and contribute their time and leadership to the organizations that United Way supports. This commitment to service is a core value of the university. If you are a part of the CSU faculty or student body or connected in any way, would you please rise? There's got to be a lot of them out there. I'm happy to announce that here to accept this award on behalf of CSU is CSU President Tony Frank.
Well, thank you all, and most importantly, by all means, enjoy your lunch. The program is a tight schedule, and I spent most of my career lecturing to veterinary students over the lunch hour, so I can assure you, nothing you will do today will be something that, at least I hope, that nothing you do today will be something I haven't seen before. It's a privilege to accept this award on behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at Colorado State University. Collaboration in so many ways is a part of our DNA as an institution. It's part of how we were created. In 1862, when Lincoln signed the Land Grant Act, the Morrill Act that created land-grant universities, a lot of people don't know that in that same year, the United States Department of Agriculture was also created. And the message that the president was sending was pretty clear through this new state higher education system and through this new federal government. We expected collaboration. We expected collaboration to help meet the growing needs of these urban population centers and how we were going to feed them. 15 years later, when the agricultural experiment stations were created, the need for that collaboration between federal and state government was reinforced. In 1914, when the Smith-Lever Act was passed and the Cooperative Extension Service was created, we took this idea of taking this new information coming out of these experimental farms and off of these land-grant university campuses and out of this federal agency and pushing them out at a time with limited transportation, limited communication channels, pushing them out through these educated individuals, extension agents in every county across the country in another form of collaboration. As extension grew and as more things crossed that pipeline, eventually that collaboration became more two-way. More things came back and forth through the portal of the Extension Service, and universities became very directly connected with communities all across the state. And in words we would use now to describe that would be things not so much around service, but very much around engagement, and in a very real sense, an active collaboration with the citizens of virtually every community in the state of Colorado. The words that are etched on the seal of the university reinforce for all of us collaboration. The words on our seal are teaching, research, service, and extension. Today we might use words like learning, discovery, and engagement, but regardless of the words used, the point would be the same for us, that if these activities exist as standalone functions, if they don't come together, if they don't collaborate with each other, we miss our opportunity. We don't achieve our potential. When we discover new knowledge, when we pass it on to the next generation, when we apply it for the benefit of the society that we exist to serve, when that collaboration is occurring within us as a university and outside us with other people, that's when we really succeed. The university has a rich history of collaboration, of course, in research. The research activities within the university around interdisciplinary activities within our own campus and with other scientists outside and with the private sector are one of our great strengths. CSU researchers right now are partnering and collaborating with people on every continent, in outer space and beneath the sea. Collaboration is simply a part of how research gets done. We've always had a rich history of international activities, from Maury Albertson's original white paper that laid the foundation for the Peace Corps, to our partnerships with university campuses in China, to our new sustainability campus in Todos Santos, Mexico, in collaboration with the University Autónoma de California Baja Sur in La Paz. All of our international activities, the first vet school in Kenya, have been based around collaboration. But we haven't just saved that collaboration for around the world. We focused on it closer to home as well. Our students, as many of you know, have been so actively involved in things like Project Homeless Connect and Cans Around the Oval. Certainly when our conversations over the past couple of years have focused around, move sort of out of the original poverty discussions that were referenced and into what it means to make a living wage and how we as the region's largest employer can help with that. That brought us into conversations about attainable housing and new partnerships, including many with people in this room. And that led us in turn to conversations about expanded partnerships with the city in the form of alternate transportation. All of these organizations, all of you here, represent important threads in the collaborative fabric that makes up this community. There's a lot that I'm proud of at Colorado State University, and when Gordon made the mistake of telling me that they're really sort of flexible on the amount of time I have, that was a dangerous moment for you all, because the danger is that I'll actually tell you all the things I'm proud of about the institution. But I'm going to try and spare you that, because despite being proud of record enrollment, of being Colorado's school of choice, of having 1 in 4 of our students still the first in their family ever to go to college. Besides being proud of the fact that 46% of our students graduate debt-free, and those that take on debt take it on at well below national averages with some of the lowest default rates in the country, that 80% of our students have employment in their field within 6 months of graduation, and the return on that educational investment in terms of the wage gap, unemployment rates, life satisfaction, job satisfaction are at record highs. Despite being proud of those things, despite the records in research, the records in philanthropy, the opportunity to help guide a once-in-a-lifetime renovation of the beautiful campus that we have and enjoy, not just for ourselves and not just for those who will follow, but indeed for the entire community. Despite being proud of the fact that this is a university that doesn't settle for less than excellence in anything we do. Despite all of those things, the thing that I'm proudest of the university is its spirit. And that's what I think is being recognized with this award today. It's the spirit of a place that tends to look around and see a problem, and rather than saying, well, that's not really what we do, we tend to stop and say, how can we help? It's a spirit that causes us to roll up our sleeves and shake hands with all of you as partners and say, how can we solve that problem? It's the spirit that led our employees, as you've heard, to be so active in the Colorado Combined campaign. We're blessed to live in an absolutely wonderful community. It's a community that's wonderful for collaboration. It's a community that's wonderful because of collaboration. Colorado State University has collaboration as a part of everything that we do, and we're incredibly proud to be a thread alongside all of you in the fabric of this wonderful community. We're proud of the recognition. Thank you all very much.